right, we will get started. Welcome to class, yogis. We'll start on our backs in Shavasana. Any variation that feels like you can just sink into the loving arms of the earth beneath you as you close the eyes. Smooth and slow the breath. Start to feel a sinking sensation. So you breathe slowly from toes to crown. Name of our practice today is Swimming in the Sea of Love. And before we start moving, as we just feel our breath and our body moving in tandem together, a few thoughts to invite us to bring some meaning to our movement to work in while we work out. I bet the phrase I say the second most to my wife Lisa after I love you is I'm sorry. And while that means I make a good number of mistakes, I think it's great, as it also means I'm seeing, owning, learning, and growing from said missteps. Just the other day, for instance, my heart was broken because my unthinking and passive-aggressive words sent her into a bit of a shame storm. That said, the hole this briefly tore into our relationship was also the space through which more light entered and filled it. And isn't that the pattern? First the falling, then the rising. Isn't that why we love underdog stories? I have a hunch this universal cycle of loss or death, followed by blessing or new life, is at least part of what Jesus was getting at when he said you have to lose your life to find it, be born again to live in heaven on earth. While my initial impulse is to beat myself up when I make mistakes, a simple shift in perspective is all it takes to switch from swimming in shame to flying in sunshine. Deciding to embrace mistakes with a smile as fertile soil primed for growing us in goodness. Easier said than done for sure, but totally doable. How have you seen this pattern play out in your life? How might it bless you to view missteps as learning opportunities? So we stay on our backs. Opportunity to Om, as always. No pressure. You can always receive the sounds as a gift. We'll breathe out together. Breathing in for sound. Staying on our backs, we'll start to build some heat with some core work. Draw the knees in towards the chest, squeeze the thighs together, light up the toes as you press the big toe mounds together. Interlace the fingers behind the head just to pillow the head so the neck doesn't get cranked. Starting with the knees at 90 degrees, this is a lovely place to be. Don't do anything, please, that brings compression to the low back. If straight legs driving through the heels like they're pressing into a wall, brings no compression to the low back, feel free. Small movement to build heat. Inhale, lift the tail an inch, squeeze the thighs, flare the toes. Keep that as you lower the tail. Exhale, lift the shoulder an inch, elbows stay wide. Inhale, lift through both, subtly squeeze everything to the midline. Exhale, both back down. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale, tail, toes alive, face soft. Exhale, shoulders, draw belly to spine. Inhale, lift through both, hands soft. Exhale, both back down. Last 3. Inhale, tail, face is steady. Exhale, shoulders, elbows stay wide. Inhale, lift through both, squeeze thighs, light up toes. Exhale, both back down. Last 2. Inhale, tail, squeeze thighs. Exhale, shoulders, belly to spine. Inhale, lift through both with a smile. Exhale, both back down. Grand finale. Inhale, tail, toes alive, face happy. Exhale, shoulders, elbows stay wide. Inhale, lift through both, cinch, puff, squeeze. Exhale, relax down. And then lift the hands and the feet, let them dangle. Close the eyes, and then shake the hands and the feet as wildly and crazily as you can for 7, 6, even harder, crazy, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then stop and feel the good vibes, the reverberations. And then draw the knees into the chest. Rock and roll along the spine. making our way up to stand, I should say. And then turning so you can face me, which might be straddling your mat, might be not. Either way is fantastic. Heels in, toes out, taking a wide horse stance. And then bend into the knees and bring the hands to the thighs. One of my favorite stretches. Use the hands as leverage. As you exhale, gaze over the left shoulder, draw the right shoulder in. As you breathe in, come through center. As you breathe out, release the hands, get in their opposite side. Inhale through center. Exhale, ring out your body. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale through center, feel weight in the heels. Exhale, ring out. Inhale, exhale. Straighten the legs, interlace the fingers from the heels, feel the heart lift, press the palms to the sun. And we'll do that one more time, 3 times on each side. It might feel good to flip the grip to stretch the wrists and the forearms a bit. Exhaling, draw left shoulder in, gaze over the right. Inhale through middle. Opposite side as you breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Using your hands for leverage, get in there. One more each side. Breathe out. Last one. Exhale. Activate into the feet. Interlace the fingers opposite pinky on the front. Lift the heart, lift the palms. And then come down to center as we exhale. Usually we'll have the hands be electrified and jazzy as we flow forward, but for this part, have them be a little softer and receptive like little hulas as you start to circle side to side. And only going as far in the body as feels fabulous. All places are awesome. This could be your jam. The right hand's gonna lead. It'll be exhaling to the right, inhaling to the left, and maybe you start to lift the heels and start to pivot on the toes and get those involved. That could be fabulous. Or maybe exhaling right, you then go to the left, drop the right knee, lift the right heel, and like you're bowling through the right hand, and then exhaling back. And we'll do 5 more. However far you're going is awesome. Breathe out to the right. Inhale to the left. Whoa, a little unsteady. Exhale to the right. Last 2. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Last 1. Breathe in. Breathe out and slow it back down. And then straighten the legs again, interlace the fingers, fill the heart with sunshine. And then we come back and do the same thing, starting small with our little hula hands, side to side. No right, no wrong, just feeling good in our body. Left hand leading this time and maybe starting to pivot on the toes. Feeling the hands like they're floating on a sea of love around us. And then maybe starting to get bigger on our movements. And we'll go 6 times, exhaling to the left. Inhale, maybe lower the knee, lift the heel, and bowl through the left hand. Exhale to the left. Last 5, breathe in. Breathe out. A little wobbly, breathe in. Breathe out, 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Last 1. Inhale. Breathe out, slow it back down, come back 1 more time. Press into the heels, elevate the heart and the palms. And then step into the feet at the top of the mat. Curling toes into the earth with a little buoyancy to the knees. I'm gonna face you just for this first part so you see our circle sweep of the hands up. We're gonna find Kali Mudra, so that's the index together, interlace and right thumb on top to start. We'll switch the thumbs. And then find a sweet little stretch to the left, rooting into the right foot to lengthen the right side body. And then find that same stretch over to the right, pressing into the left foot to lengthen through the left side body. And only if it feels good on the low back, like a clock hand rolling down the side of a clock. On the exhale, roll to the right all the way down to forward fold, releasing the bind. Halfway lift, press backwards through the thighs and draw forward through the ear tips as you breathe in. As you breathe out, frame the front foot with the fingertips as you step the right foot back. Activate into fingers and toes. Use those to sweetly curve the heart through the gates of the arms for a runner stretch as you breathe in. Exhale, dig left heel down and away, pull hips over to the right for a pyramid pose variation. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, happy heart and hips. Exhale, waking up the hamstring. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Fingers wide, biceps forward, triceps back. Make your way to your plank pose. We're doing something different, so listen up. Exhale, take the weight more into the fingertips as you come more forward. Inhale, toes tucked or untucked, totally up to you. Lower the hips, slide up the heart, cobra or up dog. Toes tucked or untucked, up to you. Chaturanga, shoulders no lower than the elbows. Inhale through tabletop or plank as you breathe in. Maybe toes stay untucked. And then toes tuck regardless as we press back down dog as we breathe out. Feel the inhale, sweep the right toes up to the ceiling, spread through the toes. Exhale, draw the knee to the armpit and place the foot outside the right hand. Bring the left foot at a 45, maybe a wider and shorter stance like me. So as you rise up with hands to the hips, as you square through the hips, left hip forward, right hip back, the low back feels awesome. Keep rooted in the left foot. Interlace fingers with the right thumb on top, humble the chin. Press into the left heel and drag the knuckles back to puff the heart up. I'm calling this confident warrior. So breathe in 3 sips of sunshine, confidence in what's challenging you, projects facing you, struggles. Keeping the bind in the hands, scoop right sit bone back and towards the left heel as you release the upper body on or inside the right thigh. Hands up and overhead, humble warrior. Really let the head dangle and the neck be loose. 3 breaths. Release the bind as you breathe out. I'll turn to face you a bit, but you'll be going to the top of your mat. Lift the left heel as you breathe in. Press into standing splits with the left foot up as you breathe out, so not mirroring you. And then slide the left foot to the right of the right foot, pinky toes to touch. Press into the pinky toe side of the feet. Walk the hands left and lean the head and the fingers, hands and head right. Lean the hips left. Old school IT band stretch. Relax the jaw. 3 breaths into the left side body, left hip. Exhale, release the left foot to regular forward fold. Inhale, like strings are pulling you up from the fingers, rise and shine. Feel light coming into your thoughts, your words, and your heart as you recenter and return. And you'll see me switch sides for front and back just so I'm facing you instead of away from you, but I'll keep the cueing on, knock on wood. So same, Kali Mudra, this time the left thumb's on the front. And in the future, we'll just do 1 breath and go one way, but for this first part, lean to the right, stretch from left toes through the right fingers. We'll get a good stretch in our side body. Soft faces, big breath. And then take your Kali Mudra up and over to the left. Really press into the right foot. Feel more space in the right ribs. And again, if it feels good, roll your clock hand to the left as you breathe out. Release the bind at forward fold or Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Use hands on shins or ground to pull the heart forward and press the thighs back. Exhale, step the left foot back. Activate fingertips, framing the front foot. Activate left toes. Use those to sweetly curve the heart through the arms as the hips get heavy. Runner stretch. Exhale, dig right heel down and away. Pull hips back into the left, stretching right leg. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. 1 more. Clearing breath out. Fingertips wide. Really claw the fingertips into the mat as well as press into the knuckles, your plank pose as you breathe in. And again, reverse vinyasas, take the weight more forward as you breathe out. Toes tucked or untucked. Shine your light in your back bend of choice. Draw the outer shoulders back as you breathe in. Lower down with strength and ease, elbows on the ribs, chaturanga as you breathe out. Tabletop or plank as you breathe in. And then the belly drags you back, down dog, as you breathe out. Feel the inhale, sweep the left toes up to the stars, spread through the toes. Exhale, left knee to left armpit, really draw it in and place the foot outside the left hand. Right foot spins to a 45, really press off of all four corners of the right foot. Hands to the hips to find rootedness in the feet, heavy happiness in the hips, arranging our costumes. And then left thumb on the front as you interlace the fingers. Press into the right heel, humble the chin, knuckles back, and fill the heart with liquid gold sunshine, 3 breaths. Fantastic. Keeping the bind in the hand, softness in the face. Left sit bone goes back and towards the right heel. Snuggle in or on, inside or on the left thigh. Hands up and overhead, also called devotional warrior. Stay connected to the right foot. Opportunity to bring to mind what lights you up from the inside out. Last 2 breaths. Release the hands. Press into the left foot, lift the right heel. Move through standing splits. And then slide the right foot outside the left foot, pinky toes to touch. Really press into the pinky toe side of the feet. Keep that lock, hands left, lean hips right. Relax the jaw and fill your right side body with breath, 3 breaths. Release the right foot to Uttanasana. Bend the knees like you're slow motion, jumping for joy. Rise up to the heavens, drawing that energy into the heart as we humble the chin, close the eyes, and tune in to the sensations in our body, dropping from our head into our energy bodies, into our hearts, into the love that's within and without, all around. Big breath in. So a bit of an intermission of sorts. So it's called the 3 abodes flow. We'll do it slow, the one breath, or the first time on each side, and then 1 breath, 1 movement. So it gets into 3 aspects of our heart/love. So again, turn yourself so you can face me. So you might straddle the mat, or you might be on the mat, totally up to you. I'm gonna step my left foot back. So have your left foot back and right foot forward to a warrior 2 stance, wherever that ends up for you. Energy in the fingers, rootedness in the feet. And then first pose is reverse warrior. So feel from the left heel, the right armpit lifting like strings are pulling up to the ceiling. Feel happiness in the heart. Any expression that feels good in the hands is awesome. No right, no wrong. And on the exhale, swim slowly as you straighten the right leg. Really side tilt the pelvis, pour water from the pelvis over the right femur into your triangle pose. Again, any variation of the hands that feels joyous in your body, feels loving. And then an inhale, rock it back into also called exalted warrior. And then the exhale, this time we lift the left heel, we lower the left knee with a lion's breath. Clear out the struggles, the fears, the insecurities. And then inhale, ribbon the arms, fill up with positivity, sunshine, happiness. And then here's the 3 abodes. Transition as you exhale, heels in, toes out to a horse stance. Cactus the arms, hug the elbows towards the heels, press into the heels, really puff the heart up. So this is the filling part, receiving loving kindness into the center of our being. And then the second abode, exhale, hands to heart center in prayer as you bend into the knees as a place of peace and equanimity and calm. And then transition, straighten the legs, flare the fingers as you breathe in. And then make a boundary, an X with the left arm in front as you bend down. A boundary in love is where I can love you and myself well. This is the space that we need to do that. And then same thing to the other side, just turn to the left toes, exalted warrior as you breathe in. Pausing again for a breath or 2 this first time. Exhale, swim smoothly and slowly, mindfully into your expression of triangle pose. It feels fantastic in the body. Feeling length in all directions. And then inhale, dance back into, also called Peaceful Warrior. Breathing that into our hearts. Pressing in the right heel to lift the left armpit. And again, releasing some junk. Lower the right knee, lift the right heel with a lion's breath. Press away that suckiness. With the inhale, ribbon the arms, fill up with the sweetness of life, the beauty, the nectar. And the exhale, heels in, toes out to transition. Inhale, cactus the arms, fill up the heart with kindness and goodwill. And then exhale, hands to heart center, bend in the knees, come to calm and collectedness. Inhale, spread the fingers, smile through the body as you rise up. Healthy boundary, right arm in front, left arm behind as you bend in the knees. One breath, one movement, twice each side. Inhale, turn towards the right toes, swim into exalted warrior. Exhale, smoothly flow into triangle pose. That feels good. Inhale, dance, feel, play back to exalted warrior. Exhale, clear some stuff with a lion's breath. Inhale, sunshine as you open the arms. Heels in, toes out as we transition. Press into the heels, cactus the arms, hug them towards the heel. Fill the heart, get it bigger, bolder. Come down to peace and equanimity as we breathe out. Inhale, pull breath into the body as everything rises up. Left arm in front, right arm behind as we exhale, making healthy boundaries. Turning towards the left foot, inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, smoothly into triangle pose. Beautiful, inhale, back to peaceful warrior. Exhale, release, clear, find more freedom. Inhale, the good. Exhale, heels in, toes out, transition. Press into the heels, cactus the arms, fill the heart up. Exhale, center, return. Inhale, slowly, smoothly rise up. Right arm in front, left arm behind as we breathe out. One more each side. Inhale, swim into your reverse warrior. Exhale, playfully dance into your triangle pose. Moving so slow and sweet and fluid. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale with the lion's breath, release. Inhale, receive, ribbon the arms. Exhale, heels in, toes out, transition. Root into the heels, cactus the arms, hug the elbows, fill the heart. Exhale, hands to heart center as you bend and recenter. Inhale, rise and shine. Left arm in front, right arm behind as you breathe out. Last one. Inhale, turn towards the left toes, reverse it. Exhale, smooth and easy into triangle pose, stretch. Inhale, feeling everything as you reverse it. Exhale, releasing, finding more freedom. Inhale, sweetness. Exhale, heels in, toes out. Inhale, cactus the arms, big sip of sunshine. Exhale, returning to the quiet center in each of us. Inhale, lift up. Right arm in front, left arm behind as you breathe out. Turn towards the right toes, a happy warrior two. And then we'll just step to the top of our mat. Any movements or sounds that help to kind of rinse the slate, letting go of the past. No anticipation of the future, just dancing, playing with breath and body. Inhale, the hands up, Kali Mudra, right thumb on the front. Lean to the right. Again, if it feels awesome, roll right. If not, don't. As we exhale, forward fold, what will meet. Halfway lift, shine the heart forward, press the inner thighs back of the neck long as you breathe in. Exhale, tent the right fingertips down in line with the left foot as you step the right foot back. Energize through the right heel. Stay strong in the right leg. Circle the left hand up for a big old twist. 3 breaths, feel the hips pull back, the crown lengthen forward, the fingers float away from each other. Last 2 breaths. Soft, steady gaze. Swim the left hand down and inside the left foot, make a strong connection of arm to leg. Descend the right heel, so warrior two stance. Keep rooted in the right foot. Circle the right hand up, side angles. Lean the hips right, lean the head left. Lengthen from left heel through right side body, right fingers. Lengthen from right heel through the crown. Last 2 breaths. Circle right hand down, fingers alive. Dig fingertips into the earth, press into the knuckles. Spin the toes to the left of both feet. I like the knife edge, you might like the bottoms of the feet. Twisted lizard, really activate through the toes and press the feet into the ground. Circle left hand up, elevate the left fingers in the hips. Lengthen through the crown, 3 breaths. Beautiful. Swing the left hand down, pivot the toes towards the front of the mat. Your plank pose if you want it. Always welcome to skip vinyasas. Exhale, weight more into the fingertips, come more on the tiptoes. Inhale, toes tucked or untucked, cobra up dog, press the ankles towards each other. Toes tucked or untucked, chaturanga, shoulders no lower than the elbows. Inhale again, toes tucked or untucked, tabletop or plank. And everybody tucks their toes, and we glide the hips high, down dog. Pausing to receive a breath in as you press into the fingers to lift the hips. And a clearing. Breathe the right toes up to the stars, spread through the toes. Exhale, right knee to right nose, because as if you had 2 noses. Spin the left foot down to a 90-degree angle. Follow the right hand up to warrior 2. Feel as you arrive, the feet press down and away from each other. But as much as they're doing that, the inner thighs scissor in towards each other. So the right knee tracks out so you can see the right big toe, the right sit bone scoops towards the left heel. And have that same energizing an out and in, softness in the shoulders, energy in the fingers through the arms. And then we'll soften the hands again so that they're more receptive like antennas for this part. As if a ball of love in the form of a yoga ball appeared to your left that you're going to spin from side to side as we do the warrior 2 dance. So inhale, lift up and back to reverse warrior, spinning, receiving love. Exhale, extended side angle, sending out and giving love. 3 more with breath. Inhale, you could even close the eyes. Reverse warrior. Really tune into what the fingertips feel. Exhale, extended side angle. It's really beautiful, I think. 2 more. Inhale, reverse it, receive. Exhale, give. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Inhale, frame the front foot, lift the left heel. Exhale, move through standing splits. Again, you'll go to the top of the mat, but I'm going to face you so you can see me. Slide the left leg again behind the right leg, but this time all the way over to the left on the knife edge of the foot. Really press through the foot like it's pressing into a wall to scoop the hips down into the left, right leg straight or ish. Left hand on the ground, float the right fingers up. Plug into the energies of heaven and earth. Relax the face, take 3 breaths. Right hand down, release the left foot beside the right as you breathe out. Inhale, slow motion, rise up to the sunshine. Drawing sunshine into our center as we come back to self, to light, to love at our hearts, at the core of our beings. And the same yummy deliciousness on the other side. Inhale, Kali Mudra, left thumb on the front, lean left. Exhale, roll left if it feels good as you release the bind once you arrive. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, press down and back through the feet, lengthen the ear tips forward, slide the shoulders back. Exhale, step the left foot back, left fingertips line up with the arch of the right foot. Energy out the back of the left leg so the quad stays engaged. Circle the right hand up. Feel length from fingers to fingers. Feel happiness in the face. 3 breaths in your twist. And really sweep the right outer right hip back to get a good stretch there. Last 2 breaths. Crawl the right hand forward, inside the right foot, strong connection of hand arm and leg to each other. Descend the left heel, stay firmly rooted into left foot. Circle the left hand up, hips left, head right. Lengthen all directions, 3 breaths, side angle. Crawl the left hand down, fingers spread wide, plug the fingertips into the earth like claws, press into the knuckles, spin the toes to the right, knife edge or on the ground, really activate through the feet, sweep the right hand up, twisted lizard, lengthen up through the hips, lengthen forward through the crown, 3 breaths. Relaxing our face, slowing the breath. So awesome. Right hand swims down, biceps forward, triceps back as you make your way to your plank if you want it. Exhale, weight more into the fingertips, up on more of the toes. Inhale, cobra up dog, draw the outer shoulders back, hug the thighs towards each other. Exhale, chaturanga, shoulders no lower than the elbows. Inhale, plank or tabletop. And exhale, press the hips high from the fingertips, down dog. Again, pausing for a breath in to receive it. And to let go of the past. Inhale, the left toes up, spread through the toes like strings are pulling them up. Feel the air between the toes as you draw the nose to the knee, or the nose to the knee, the nose to the, knee to the nose. And then right foot spins flat after you bring the left foot down. Follow the right hand, slow motion up in a cartwheel, like an action movie star into Warrior II. So again, feeling that pressing out and away through the feet, hugging in through the inner thighs, sparkling out through the fingers, hugging in through the shoulders, integrated energy in the body, and then soften the hands again. 4 times again, the Warrior II dance, swimming in the love that's all around. Inhale, up and back to reverse warrior. Exhale, lengthen forward, spin your ball of love into extended side angle. Maybe you close the eyes, 3 more breaths. Inhale, get lost in breath and flow. Exhale, extended side angle, let the hips get involved, stay connected to the feet. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands down, lift the right heel. Press into the left foot, lift up through standing splits. Connect the right thigh to the back of the left, slide the right foot over far to the left in line with the left foot. On the knife edge, really press through the right foot to draw the hips down to the right. Right hand stays down, left fingers flow up, relax your facial expression, 3 breaths. Beautiful. Swim the left hand down. Release the right foot underneath the right hip. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, recentering, returning, feeling, noticing sensations in the body, feel the energy in the breath. Inhale, Kali Mudra, right thumb on the front, lean from left foot through right fingers to the right. Exhale, roll down to forward fold and release the bind. This time, spin the heels in and the toes out and come to Malasana, a little yogi squat. And so about a minute, we'll do this twice. This is round 1 of playtime, which means do whatever feels fabulous to you, which could include challenging. It could be a pose you're working on. Lots of options. This is a lovely place to move into crow. Fingertips activate, shoulder distance apart. Forearms like magnets towards each other to plug the arms into the shoulders. You really get the knees as close to the armpits as you can, pressing them into the shelf of the triceps. Activate the toes, trust the fingertips. Squeeze the heels towards the bum, as small as you can get with a humble chin, the easier it is. And again, like I said, playtime, working on anything that feels awesome to you. About 30 more seconds. Also, a fun place if you've got headstand in your practice to go into headstand. Feeling the squeeze of the thighs, the flaring through the toes. Last 4 breaths or slow, wherever you're at, have fun with a smile. From tripod headstand, if you happen to be in it, you could draw the knees into the chest with a squeeze of the thighs, activation of the toes. Connect the left thigh to the shelf of the right tricep. Squeeze the heels towards the bum. Left tricep to the shelf of, or to the left ribs, and maybe you can lift the head to side crow. Wherever you are was fantastic. Make your way out, a little energetic high fives. As my teacher and friend Ian Finn says from Blissology, love knows no distance, or no, love transcends all distance. There we go. Love transcends all distance. Find releasing forward fold. Feel an enlivening halfway lift. Stretch through the crown of the head like you're a turtle poking its head out of the shell. Exhale, glide the right foot back. Right toes stay tucked. Right knee lovingly comes down. Walk the hands to the right. Let the left knee roll open, but keep the toes alive. Feel heaviness in the hips, like you're in the model of a commercial and you're shaking your hair out, slow motion. Feel that happiness in the face and the heart. You can lower to the forearm. You can reach the left arm back. You can bend the right knee. You can get the right toes. It can be more of a kick with resistance or a pull with resistance. Come to the stretch that feels yummy in your body. Close the eyes and enjoy 5 breaths. With control, wherever you're at, make your way out of that position, bringing the left hand down, stepping the right foot, so the left foot back. And then again, if you feel fabulous and you want in a vinyasa, plank pose as you breathe in, really embody a plank. Keep that as you shift the weight more into the fingertips, biceps forward, triceps back. Move into your heart opener that speaks of sunshine and happiness as you breathe in. Exhale with a smile to chaturanga, elbows on the ribs. Inhale effortlessly through plank or tabletop, and exhale, press it on back to a nice down dog position. This time, inhale the right foot up, stack the hip, bend the knee, gaze under the left armpit, keep the foot going, and gracefully bring the foot down off the mat as you bend into the knees. And then inhale, press into the knife edge of the left foot and the right toes to elevate the hips and pour the heart over the left hand. Wild thing, sing through your breath and your body. 3 breaths. Gaze down, bend the knees. Pivot on the left toes, bring the right hand down, draw the right knee into the chest. Spin the left foot over to the other side. Lift the left hand, kick the right foot out on the ground, fall in triangle. Activate through both your arms, both your legs. Really feel all the fingers and toes smiling and stretching. 2 more breaths. Swim the left hand down underneath the left shoulder. Hop the left foot forward. Keep the right foot where it is. Help or step the left foot over the right to where the left hand was. Similar to the pose we did before, but this time there'll be a bigger bend in the left knee, a lot bigger. Right foot is pressing into imaginary wall on the knife edge. Pull hips down into the left, right hand stays down. Float the left fingers up, 3 breaths as you relax your face. So good for the outer hip. Slide the right foot over underneath the right hip to stand on the knee with the toes tucked. Then bring the left foot to stand on the knee with the toes tucked. And then a little camel dance again, going to that more soft place with the hands just to feel the messages in the hands again, to connect into the love all around, really activate into the toes. And then lead with the right hand. From the toes, feel the heart lift as the right hand goes up and over to the left. Left hand behind the back, maybe to an ankle, wherever feels good. Exhale, swim through the center. And again, from the toes, the heart and the left hand lifts. Left hand up and over to the right, right hand behind. 2 more each side, move slow and sweet. Breathe in, the right lifts, the heart jumps for joy. Exhale, dance through center. Inhale, left rises and shines. Breathe out. 1 more with the right hand leading. Exhale. 1 more with the left hand rising. Breathe out. Slide the feet right and come to a seat. And then take it all the way down to your back. Walk the feet in hip distance. Pigeon toe the big toes towards each other. And engage your legs like you're squeezing a block between the thighs, even though the thighs are shoulder or hip distance apart. Keep that engagement. Press into the feet, press into the elbows, elevate the hips, snuggle the shoulders underneath the back. Perhaps you connect the hands underneath the back, moving into bridge. Perhaps you frame the head with the elbows up, fingers towards the toes, moving into wheel. I like to do it on my tiptoes. And maybe you come to the crown of the head or all the way up. Squeeze the forearms towards each other, the thighs towards each other to slingshot the heart through the arms, wherever you are. 4 more breaths coming out. Earlier, if your body says to, please honor it. Lastly, each inhale, rise and shine. Each exhale, stabilize. Last 2. Full expression as you breathe in. Slowly roll yourself out. Feet together, knees wide, knees together, feet wide, or Shavasana as you close the eyes. One hand to the belly, your sense of self. One hand to the heart, your connection to others. Feel those 2 energy centers. Feel the flesh in the body, the kind of afterglow. Slow the breath. We'll breathe out together. Breathe in together. Feel the yumminess of a fabulousness. Draw the knees in. Rock and roll along the spine, making your way up to stand, however that works for you. Same fun, other direction. All right, doing awesome. So inhale, the hands up to the stars. Kali Mudra, left thumb on the front. Lean left if it feels good. Roll left if it feels awesome as you breathe out to forward fold. Heels in, knees out. Malasana again. So another minute of playtime. Working on anything that feels most awesome in your body. So another fun one that you can come to is forearm stand, potentially like interlace the fingers, shoulders underneath the elbows, and walk in, breathe in between the arms, squeezing through the thighs as you maybe lift up through the toes. About 30 seconds left just to have balance. I'm going to do the other side of that headstand to crow. So tripod headstand, biceps forward, triceps back. Making your way up into tripod headstand. Again, whatever you're doing is awesome. I'm just giving you some ideas, some thoughts. And then perhaps if you're in the tripod headstand, you draw the knees in, glide up the toes, hug the heels in, connect the left tricep to the right thigh, the right ribs to the right tricep. Activate your fingers and toes, and maybe you can lift the head to a side crow. Positive thoughts and sounds always helpful. Whatever you did was awesome. Give yourself a pat on the back. Woo. And then taking 3 breaths in a ragdoll just to rinse and release. Release the hands, find a halfway lift as you breathe in, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, glide the left foot back. Left toes stay tucked, left knee lovingly comes down. Walk the hands left, right knee rolls open, but toes hug to the shins. Heavy, happy hips, lifting, happy heart, soft face. You can lower to the forearms, you can bend the left knee, you can get the left toes. Again, so many options. Come to the place that feels wonderful in your skin. Close the eyes, enjoy 5 breaths. Feel like you're breathing vacation. Last 2 breaths. If you got the foot, gently releasing it. Right hand down, right foot back. Finding your perfect plank, if that's speaking to you today, really gripping the mat with the fingertips and pressing into the knuckles. Weight more forward as you breathe out. Inhale, curve your heart out, send out good vibes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, tabletop or plank. Exhale, hips high, heels low, to a nice downward dog hotel. Inhale, left foot up, stack the hip, bend the knee, from left fingers, keep the foot going until one of them can't stay anymore as the left foot touches down, then bend the knees. And then elevate the hips, pour the heart like a waterfall over the right hand. 2 more breaths, wild thing. Gaze down, bend the knees. Bring left hand down, pivot on the right toes, draw left knee into the chest. Descend the right heel, kick the left foot out far in line with the left hand. Activate through the left heel, lift from left fingers to right fingers, fall in triangle, 2 more breaths. Swim the right hand down, hop the right foot forward, and then help or step the right foot over the left to where the right hand was. Deep bend in the right knee, power in the left foot to pull hips down into the left. Left hand stays down, right hand floats up, 3 breaths. Breathe into the outer right hip. Using open mouth exhales to release the tension in our bodies. Right hand down, swim the left knee over to stand on the left knee. Toes actively curl into the earth. Standing on the right knee, same thing. And it's like an embodiment of a slow motion backflip as we do our camel dance, fingers softer again, just to feel, to tune in. One more time, left hand leading, move so slow and sweet. Bend, and then slow motion, catapult the heart up, lift through the left fingers, right hand behind to a happy place. Exhale, smooth and slow through center. Inhale, other side. Breathe out, expressing beauty with our hands. Inhale, lift and rise through left and heart. Breathe out. Inhale, shine and glow through right and heart. Exhale. Last one on the left. Breathe out. Last one on the right. Exhale. Slide the feet left and coming to a seat again. One more time, and then we got one more short standing sequence on each side. We'll make our way down to our backs for the heart opener that speaks to you. Bridge or wheel, everything is vibrantly activated and alive. Nothing's clenching or cinching, just all the muscles working harmoniously. Everything hugging into the midline. Bridge or wheel. Stay as long as feels awesome in your body. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. You got this, you're awesome. 7. If you came out early, you're awesome too. 8. Smile wherever you're at. Full expression. Slowly feel. Roll your way out. Knees together. Feet wide, feet together, knees wide. Shavasana close. Up to find a standing position at the top of our mats. All right, curl the toes into the earth, a little buoyancy to the knees as if you're so excited you can barely contain it. Inhale, Kali Mudra, last time with the right thumb in charge, lean right. Exhale, roll right if it feels good. Release the bind at the bottom of the roll. Inhale for lengthen your spine, halfway lift, press the thighs back, shine your heart forward. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Inhale, we'll go right into our heart opener of choice, Cobra Up Dog. Outer shoulders draw back. Easily press into the index knuckles, Chaturanga. Press into the index knuckles, plank or tabletop. Exhale. The fingertips and the knuckles guide the hips high. Downward sweet dog. For the inhale, keep the right toes up as they spread. Exhale, right knee to nose. Press the earth away and quietly bring the right foot through the hands. Spin the left foot flat. Follow the left hand up into a warrior two. This time, left hand slides behind the back to the outer right hip to pull it down, in, and back. Right hand cradles the head. And then with the support of your hands, move into reverse warrior as if you're leaning into love in the form of your hands. 3 breaths. Slow, smooth breath, soft face. As you exhale, use the feet and the hands to pivot your way into a bound up in love triangle pose. 3 breaths. Release the bind, frame out the front foot as you lift the left heel. Again, I'll turn to face you, but you'll be going to the top of your mat. Press into the right foot through standing splits. Left hand stays down. Maybe the right hand gets the left ankle. Maybe you kick the ankle into the foot. 3 breaths. Relax the face, dangle the neck. Keeping the right hand on the left foot, bend into the right knee. And then old school skating move, shooting the duck, press through the left foot, get really roll low, right arm in front of the left, or right arm in front of the right leg, press through the left foot, shooting the duck. And if you're feeling playful and adventurous, I made up a pose called drunken deranged duck. So keep the number 4 type shape in the legs. Release the right hand, walk the hands to the left. The triceps are the tables. The left ribs go on the right, the left tricep, and find a connection on the right tricep and elbow onto the right thigh. And maybe you can lift the feet up into a drunken deranged duck, funky arm balance. And maybe not, totally up to you. Awesome sauce, last flow, last side. And then we get super chill and enjoy the peak pose, which is always Shavasana. Inhale, the hands up, Kali Mudra with the left thumb in charge, lean left. Exhale, sweetly release tension as you roll down, melt the shoulders and the face. Inhale to a halfway lift as you lengthen. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Inhale, last time, send good vibes into the world. Cobra, up dog, draw the elbow shoulders back, puff the heart up. Exhale, chaturanga, really press into the index knuckles. Inhale, tabletop or plank, using thumbs and index knuckles. And again, use thumb and index knuckles to press back to a down dog. Inhale, the left toes float up to the heavens. Exhale, left knee to nose, press the earth away from you to help the left foot get between the hands. Right foot spins flat. Right hand leads you up, warrior two, and then slides behind the back to the outer left hip. Scoop it down, in and back. Left hand lovingly cradles the head. From the right heel, feel the heart fill up with joy. 3 breaths in a bound up in love, exalted warrior. Beautiful. Keeping the bind, use that to transition into a triangle pose that feels supported and fabulous. 2 more breaths. Releasing the bind, frame the front foot as you lift the right heel. Again, I'll turn to face you. Inhale, lift the right foot up through standing splits. Right hand stays down, and maybe you get the right foot with the left hand. Kick, relax the head. 3 breaths. Keeping the left hand on the right foot, bend into the left knee. Press through the right foot, shooting the duck. Again, all options are awesome. Doing whatever feels good in your body is awesome. Perhaps keeping the number 4 shape. With a smile, you walk the hands to the right. Right ribs to right tricep. Left thigh to left tricep / elbow. Activate the toes. Think positive thoughts. Maybe you can lift the feet. Maybe you bring the head down to help. Totally up to you. Woohoo! All right. Pat yourself on the back. A little raise the roof, a little shaka. Awesome sauce. Now we get super chill, getting ready for Shavasana. As I like to say, you totally have permission to do more poses than I offer you beforehand. Bring the knees into the chest. Really give the knees a squeeze as you press the low back down. press the shoulders down, Apanasana. Give them a real nice rinse and release, a little massage. Eyes can even close, feel the whole face unravel as if your skin is too big for your skull. And as I was getting ready to say, as you're totally welcome to go straight to Shavasana. Please, if at all possible, don't skip it. You're totally welcome to add things that I don't offer before Shavasana. Your practice, your choice. Slide the left leg long, really gentle press through the left heel. Use the left hand to guide the right leg over to the left. It can stay there as a counterweight. Leg can be straight for an IT band stretch or bent for a deeper twist. Adjust the shoulders and then right hand in a T. Melt the gaze to the right. Making any adjustments so the twist feels supported and sweet. Feel the fingers and toes dangle. Feel the jaw unhinge. Feel the shoulders release. Feel the eyes and the ears get heavy. Feel the forehead relax. Gently come back to center. Use the right toes to adjust hips to recenter them. Slide the right leg long, a gentle press through the right heel. Draw left knee in. Right hand guides it over, straight or bent to the right. Relax the left arm down into a T. Adjust shoulders as helps. Maybe eyes closed. Maybe right hand stays on the left leg. Then feel into the mouth, into the backs of the teeth, into the gums. And let that place soften. And feel a ripple effect from there throughout your cheeks and your jaw and your nose, in your ears and your eyes and your brain. Everything relaxing, getting heavy down into the shoulders and the kidneys and the belly, hips and the fingers and the toes. In a super chill fashion, come back to center, readjusting hips. Draw the knees into the chest, bringing to mind something about yourself you're grateful for. Can be super simple, does not matter. And then exhale, pour yourself into Shavasana. Take as many movements, sounds, sighs. Some days it takes me most of Shavasana to really get settled. Some days it happens pretty quickly. Whatever happens for you today is perfect and amazing. Just feel the symphony of sensations in the body. Relax the mind into a hammock between the ears. Soft gaze with eyes closed at the third eye. Feeling the energy in the body. We got another 3 minutes or so, and if you get to a point where you're kind of stuck in your brain or stuck in your body, I find a movement and a sigh helps to release the thoughts, remembering we have thoughts, but we are not our thoughts. start to tune your awareness into the fingertips. Whatever you feel is perfect. Allow that awareness to turn into movement as the thumbs draw over the other fingers a time or two or so. And gently bring some fingertips to the third eye, giving yourself a sweet little wake up touch. And then keeping super chill, walk the feet in. Use hands, feet, elbows, in a relaxed fashion. Find a comfortable seat. Backs the hands on the thighs, eyes closed, shoulders soft. And then on the theme of the swimming in the sea of love, for these last 6 or so purposeful breaths of practice, just feel with whatever resonates with you. And I love you from the inhales, maybe from people or nature or plants or animals or the divine or all of those. And on the exhale, just breathe out your own I love you too, I love you back, whatever resonates with you. Just feel that rhythm, the receiving of love, the giving of love for a few more breaths. Draw the hands together in prayer at the third eye, leaning back to salute the sun in celebration of the love that shines on us from above at all times. Leaning forward to salute the love that bursts up from the ground and feeds us at all times. In so many ways. And bringing hands to heart center, coming back to center. Loka, samasta, sukhino, bhavantu. May all beings in all places at all times be happy, free from suffering, and unified. May our thoughts, may our words, may our actions spread freedom, happiness, and unity for all. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace. You are a miracle and amazing. Blessings and love. Namaste.